Hello everybody. I have been videoing this card. This is my third attempt. Oh, holy smokes. I was merrily videoing away and chittering away as I do. And then I realized, why is there no picture on the screen when I looked up onto the camera, up above? And I realized I was videoing the ceiling. Oh, dear goodness me. And I have made a very beautiful butterfly. I've lost... Where have I put the other little bit? Oh, for goodness sakes, where is he? I have a very pretty butterfly here. Oh, there he is. I'm looking at him. And my idea is to have him... Actually, I think I'll have him coming out of that colour like this. Yes, like something like that. But isn't that lovely? Very simple and very effective. Yes, there you go. By accident rather than design, that's the perfect spot for him. Now, in hindsight, I'm not sure if I've done that too narrow. What do you think? It's pretty though, isn't it? So I'm going to go ahead and make that one up later on. But I think I'm going to have to start all over again and show you show you what I did. Right, here we go again. Take 3. Now, I do beg your pardon. Let's see. This is my box of backgrounds. Now, before I start, yes, I have to remember what all I said in the last video where I filmed the ceiling for 15 or 20 minutes. Now, what was I talking about? Yes, I wanted to thank everybody. We're at 930 something members and I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe it. It's incredible. We've grown by about 100 members in a matter of what I think it's just 2 weeks, or maybe slightly longer, but it was not much. So I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I can't believe it. And I've got all these messages now, emails from YouTube asking me to monetize the channel and to ask you, the subscribers, to pay for certain types of memberships. Premium memberships and something like that. I can't remember what they're called, which basically means that you would get preferential treatment. And I think that's abhorrent. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think it's awful. A lot of us out there are on budgets. Crafting is not cheap. And it's like anything, especially card making and journaling and things. Well, journaling, maybe not so much, because once you've bought the equipment, you have it. But card making, once you've made a card a few times with very specific dies, you really can't, but obviously you can't send it to the same person. So you are limited, I think, with card making. So I'm always purchasing new dies and things, for the same people, for, a different card for the same person. And I could use that excuse. I could. That's how it started. But now I just purchase dies because I love them and I want it and I see it and I have to have that. So that I've got the bug and I have definitely been overspending. So I'm on a financial embargo, which is why I was making the card, because I was using a favourite memory box butterfly. So that's everybody thanked. Your opinions have been asked on what do you think of this awful monetizing thing. I think it's dreadful. And I don't think anybody should have to pay more than somebody else to get special treatment. And in a way, I'd probably forget who had paid and who hadn't. So I don't know how the whole thing works. I'm at an absolute crossroads that way. But for the moment, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm ignoring them and pretending I haven't got them. Now, let me see. Where are the pretty ones that I had a little while ago? I can't find them. Is that them? No, that's not them. What have I got in here? Let's see. Isn't he cute? I did a card with him and I did a video and I've never put it up because I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, so I sort of left it. You all recognise that one, and you recognise the doodles, don't you? More doodles, more doodles. I'm showing, oh, now there's one, that's a pretty one, but I don't think a yellow butterfly. Well, yeah, you get yellow butterflies. Where? Oh, no, that's the using up your stash. Shaving foams, shaving foams, shaving foams. Gold foiling. More gold embossing. I absolutely loved that background. Actually, I must hook that out and do that for you again. That's lovely too. Isn't that a beautiful bit of foiling? Look at the colours in that. Oh, I'm going to have to use that for something. But what? This is a bit of tissue and inks. You remember that one. And you remember this one. That's watercolour smudging. Let me see. I'll be here all day if I go through these. I love that. You know that one as well. You remember these. I had it a minute ago. I saw that and then I started talking. I've lost. There they are. There they are. Here we go. You probably also remember these. There's Bubble. And me heroes love that. This is Bubble painting. Look, aren't they fab? Some of them we didn't do enough bubbles. Well, I like that one. I must show you that technique, but I'm sure it's all over YouTube. Everybody and his aunt has done it, or uncle. But I think it's usually aunts because it's bubble blowing. I don't think there's too many chaps out there think of it with grandkids. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm being dreadfully unfair. Right, I'm going to pick those ones. Brian won't work. Okay, you all get back in. Oopsie daisy. So there you go. That's my backgrounds, warts and all, or some of them. A tiny amount of them. Right, let me not hit the camera and flick it to the ceiling or something. Oh, put you over there for the minute. Now, which one will be you? That's the one I did earlier, so I don't know why I looked at it again. I'm not doing it again. Oh, I like this one. I do like the yellow. But what colours am? Yeah, I'm going to go for this one this time. Right, let me. I'll cut that out in a moment. But I'll talk to you about this little die. This is a memory box die, and it's part of a gorgeous little set. Let me get the rest of it. I'm not sure if, I think this all comes together. I'm not sure if that's separate, but I have a funny feeling it comes complete. This is an outline for this. This is an outline for this. This is a little body for this, and this is a little body for it. So maybe I've accidentally picked up two sets. I'm not sure. But I love the filigree, and you can put it inside the outline. You can put it in either. And this cuts, you can cut then, you know, I've used vellum, I've used white. I've done this bit in the colour and this in white. I've done it in black. You name it. I've done it. I don't know how many times. And any different ways on my cards. But he is a gorgeous butterfly. And this one's a lovely one too. I love this one sort of coming in. I've stamped flowers and leaves and all sorts of things. I've done silhouettes with him too, which was very pretty and very effective. He looked a little bit moth-like actually, which I must do that for you. If I remember, I'll do that for you. So let me just... I'll cut him out in a minute, but that's a memory box die. But you all, I'm sure you all have a butterfly die. I don't think there's one of us doesn't. Butterflies are so useful. Now, I still have the tape on this, so let me cut another piece of card because I haven't done that, and tape it up. So I'll go ahead. That's the wrong paper. That's not the right paper. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. Let me cut this to size and do the little... I'm wondering, do I do a 5 by... Yeah, I'm going to go for a 5 by 7 on this. Right. Oh, come on, you beastie. I'm just going to cut this and get it done. It's too big for the A5. Let's see. It looks like it's a rather dull, very, very early morning here. I hope it's going to lift because they said it might be a nice week weather-wise here, so fingers are crossed. I think it's getting warmer, but it's early yet, so it's hard to say. Right, let's get this cut and start waffling. Oh, All right, through you go. Thank you very much. There we are. Put you in the bin, keep you. Is that my card? It is. Right, put you over there. Put you through there. Now, let's see. Let's see. So we have our little card. Where's my plate? There's my little sticky, downy, stop things from moving plate. I'll put that down there like that. And then I had, actually that's over far too far. Let me fix that. I don't want it that. That's better. Now, where's my low tack tape gone? This is low tack tape. I always run my hand over it just to make sure it doesn't accidentally lift the card and damage it. Now, I need to get this straight. Where do I want this? About there. And then I had the last one about roughly about 1 inch wide. And I thought it was a little bit narrow, so I'm going to take it over a bit. There we go. Now, let me see. Let me see. What am I doing? I want this going like that, right the way up the card, and then I want to do down to the bottom with it. So let me just, let's see what I was doing with it. Anchor off where I don't want. How's that? That's perfect. Now I'm going to move this, but for the moment I want to tape it down just to stop it flittering about and ruining another card and having to do another video. Right, I need to get my blending tools back out. Here they are. I think, is that the two I used? No, it's not. Yes, no, it's not. Where are the two I used? Well, this one should be fine. That one won't. That one probably will. I have a piece of card here I can use to see. Right, we'll clean this off a little bit. Yeah, that looks about right. So the two colours I'm using, I have the lovely milled lavender and lovely old paper. So I'm doing the bottom of the card stencil in old paper. And I'm just going on nice and gently. Nothing too elaborate. But I'm going to lift this on up. Oh, that is so, so, so pretty. Isn't it lovely? Now, I'm going to lift this up. Oh, not everything, please. And then, where do we see? Take it on up to the top, kind of like that. And hope it doesn't look like a bangles. Now, what I do not want... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have to do this all in old paper because I think it's going to look a bit off if I do the milled lavender and it doesn't marry up. Now let's see how that works. Is it... Oh, that works really, really well. Oh, I love it. Now I want to do a little bit of milled lavender through it. I did like it, but do you know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. Very, very often less is more. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let me see. Let me lift my card out and set that out of the road. I'll clean that all up in a minute. That is lovely, isn't it? I'm really pleased with that. Now, I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to cut my butterfly. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, welcome back. Now, I have had a little bit of a conundrum. I printed this out, I cut my butterfly out and I hated it. I love the butterfly, it's gorgeous, but I didn't like it with the old paper on this card, so I'm going to make another one at some stage, but not today because I haven't the patience for it after having done it 3 times to do it a 4th. So let me see. I've went back to the drawing board, and do you remember the lovely card that I hooked out that I said to you, I must show you how to make that because it was so much fun. It was so pretty. It's just a background. Really, really easy to make. And I thought, how sweet would he look being cut out of that? Because he's a double die, I should split him up, but I haven't taken all the bits of paper out yet. I sort of got this little other bit, which I quite liked, but it doesn't work when they're the same. And then I was wondering, should I do a bit of the green, you know, the old paper in behind him? I thought, no, it's plaster. So I'm not sure what to do. Actually, do you know what? I might do a little bit of that old paper in behind him. I think that could look very nice. Bear with me. We'll try it and see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let me get my scraps. Where do we see now? Where's a scrap big enough? Would that be big enough? Perfect. Right, let's see. Let's do the old paper. Where's my... And just cut out enough. Not a good idea to cut your butterfly background and stencil a background in the same colour, I have to add, but it's just to see how he would look, the little darling. And if he looks, because I hate using too many colours, and there's quite a few here, because there's a bit of black script and the gold and that beautiful peach colour. Right, I don't know why I'm cutting this 3 or 4 times, because it's not filigree, so it'll come out really well. Look at that, isn't that glorious? Now let's try it and see how our little chickie chappy works. Let's see, how do you look? Oh, if I could get you on and married up. There, that's it. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, no, who would have known? Let's go with that. Yes, I love it. Right. Well, that's that problem solved. I haven't even got anything else cleaned up. This is a thanks that I've had. It's another die that I've had forever, and I love it. I think it's a very, very pretty one on a simple card. Unfortunately, I haven't a baldy notion where I got it. I do apologise. I purchased it long before. I've started noting where I get all my dies from on the back of them, like memory box or something. I'll put an MB. Let me get him stuck down so that I can tell you. But obviously I never envisaged making videos. So come on, out you come. Now, do I want a little bit round here? Just to keep him steady, and a little bit here and here, maybe here and here. Just those wider bits of wing. Let me see how that works. Right. Where are my tweezers? There they are. Come on, out you come. Out you come, you little rascals. Right, let's see now. I'm just going to check that I haven't too much on the body there. There we go. And let me get this married up. There we go. Oh, you're so pretty. So pretty. Now, are you all together? I don't want this one. I want it sort of separate. There we go. Now, I'll get that lifted because I don't want... I hate glue on the mat and then it gets over the back of your card and ruins the card. Right, let's see now. So I want you where that very straight edge is, somewhere about there. Perfect. And then I want you down here. Now I'm going to stick this straight down. You should by rights stack it, but my hands are quite bad today with my shake, so I'm just going to keep it as one, but I would advise you to stack it at least onto another piece, and then again if you can, but unfortunately one will have to do. Now I'm going to lift him on a little bit of foam tape. Here we go. Let's get him up on the foam tape. Perfect. Oh, is that just, yeah, it is. It's just over the edge a little bit too much. Let me trim him down. Oops, he's went back down of his own volition. Come on, you little monkey. There we go, perfect. Get rid of that. So that's that bit done. So I just really need a little strip here. Now, you're working on your own volition as well, and I think maybe a tiny section here. There we go. Now, let's see what we think of that. Let's get him down. Come on, off you come. There we go. Must admit, I really enjoy card making really early in the morning. It just lifts my soul for the day. Now I want him round about there, just just to hide that dull edge, and then I think I'm just going to lift that out a little bit. Did you see that? You can do that with this pretty die. It just sets it off, and then I am going to glue this down because it's so delicate. I'm just going to put a touch on there just to hold it in place, because I'd be frightened that, well, not frightened, that's a gross exaggeration. I'd be nervous that something would happen. Now, let me get my Zig two-way glue and double check it's working. Yes, it is. And let's set this on here so we don't get it. Oh, what have I done? And I'm just going to put my glue on. All right, that's that bit done. Off you come. And let's get you done. And then I don't think I did that A. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, get that out of the road. Make sure that I've got the glue off the desk. And let's get you... See what I mean about this hand? I think that's perfect. About there. What do we think? Is that straight? Is it... I made the card the other day, and it was only when I had it made and videoed, I'm ashamed to say, that I realised that I hadn't set the... There we go. I realised that I hadn't set it on evenly. It was too close to this edge of the card. But that's the way it goes. Nobody mentioned it, so I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So do check where you're putting your sentiment, because it can destroy a card or make it. There we go. I'm sure you all know that. Now I'm really chuffed for that, and all it remains for me to do is mount it onto my card. Like so. Now what we could do is we could put, because it's so simple, if we wanted to, we could put this up on another little bit of card, if I could marry that colour. Let me see, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, the nearest colour I have is a Stampin' Up colour called Pear Pizzazz, I think that is, and I don't like it. It's too dark, so I'm just going to leave it. And I think I'm going to either put this down on a stitched, maybe a stitched die, if I can find one that will marry up. Let's have a look and see what we have. Now let's see, where's my rectangles? There we go. Rectangles. Oh, you shouldn't be in there. You should be in there. Right, let's see. Stitched. I'm not going to have one big enough, I don't think. Let's see, let's go on. Maybe. Is there any more? No, that's DL. Right, let's see. You would work, but I'm going to have to play with this. Do you see that? Oh. No. I need another bit of card. That's the wrong stuff. Okay, this is Cintigo silk weaver, linen silk weaver, something like that. Now what I need to do is, can I get that? Yes, I can. Will that go through my... No, I'm going to need an A4 for that one. And the A4 is in the roof space. So back to the drawing board. Let's see. That would work, but I just need to elongate it. Okay, that will work. Let's show you how you do that. Okay, what you want to do, I need to bring my... Oh! Can you see that? Let me see. Let me get rid of my keyboard and pop that out of the road. And let me get this in so you can see it. That's it. Can't you see that now? Yep. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is pop this in like this. And stick it down a little bit just to hold it in place. Make sure I have all my plates in properly. And I'm going to leave the edge that's going to cut the final edge here. Do you see this bit? I don't want that because I want it longer. So I'm going to leave it over the edge. Can you see that? It's over the edge of my plates. So I won't cut it. There. Now, let me get that in. And I'm going to run it to that point and then back again. And I'm going to do it a couple of times because some of these stitched dies aren't great. Now let's see. Do you see how it's cut? It's a stitch and dot. Is it? No, it's a stitch and dash. So it's cut the top half but not the bottom. Now what I want to do is marry it back up. Now, if you run, I want it, what length do I want this? I want it, wait a minute, where's the card? Right, so there's the card. And I want that, oh, that is pretty, isn't it? So I want that round about there. Okay. Now, let's get rid of the card. Put you out of harm's way. But what we need to do, oh, I think I had that there and then I moved it. Is that still big enough? That's pretty much perfect. It's as good as I think I'm going to get. So let me pop this back in. And have I another little bit here? Pop this in. And hope that that's right. And then when I put this in the machine this time, I do the same thing with the opposite end and leave it off the edge, so we don't have to run the whole thing through, just to where, oh, there we go, run it through again and again, just because those stitch dies sometimes take a little bit more. Now let's see, keep your fingers crossed. There we go, that's it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No, sorry, my mum's just come in through the door with a message on her phone, so I'm going to pause for just a second. Now I'm back again. I swear I don't think this card was ever supposed to be made. Right, let's get rid of that. And all this remains for me to do is put this down, and then where is the card itself? I've lost it in the melee. Where did you go? Where did you go? Is that it? No, that doesn't look like it. Let's see now. Oh, where are you? Where have I put you? Is that it? Yes, that's it. Whew. No, there we go. So this is going to go on like this. And then this is just going to sit in there. And that's going to set the whole thing off very prettily. Isn't that lovely? Now I'll stick that together and I'll put it up on the thumbnail image, but I'm going to let you get on, because I'm aware that I've been rabbiting on in too much. So there you go, the card that nearly didn't make it, but it is a pretty one, isn't it? I think it's pretty anyway. I hope you do, and I've used the things that I had to hand. So I hope you like it, and I hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration to have a go with one of your own. Do let me know how you get on. Oh, and that reminds me, we've set up our Facebook page. I think I can link that in as well. Our Facebook page has, what is it? I think it's Scallion Hill Crafting Community Group. I think that's the name of it, Scallion Hill Craft Community Group. So I would love to see your cards. All you have to do is hit the button on the Facebook page, you know, the buttons to join the group, and then I'll accept as the administrator. I'm getting used to all these things. I'm telling you, it's quite an education. And then you can post your cards. You can post your cards to as much as you like on the page. People post them in the comments, but don't. You can post them. As far as I know, you can post them yourself. If you can't, will you please let me know? And I'll see how I get around that. But there you go. Please, please, please do send me pictures of your cards. I would love to see them. Absolutely love them. You'll probably end up inspiring me. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching this video today and for bearing with me. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have... Oh, I've flicked that off. I hope you have a lovely morning or afternoon or evening wherever you happen to be in the world. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye now.